One of my favorite cards from the Art Pop line is the card from the Wait For Me set. I love the one with the raindrops. I love the colors, the pattern. I'm drawn to everything about this card. And I want it to really just enhance my overall project life layout with all the different cards in it. So I really just want to keep it as it is and do very little to it so that it really does have some color that pops out in the layout. So for this one, I think I'm going to use it as a dater card. Around this card, you know, I may have something else, but I think I'm going to use it to represent my anniversary, which was in August. And I'm going to just use this for the date. And then I'll have another card or cards in there from my anniversary trip or for that week. I'm going to use some washi tape for the date, for the month, the days of the month. This is perfect. I think it's just a ruler, but it works nicely for that other purpose as well. So I've just found my anniversary is the 19th. So I'm just going to, I've already trimmed the tape. I'm just going to find a spot here. I'm going to put it in towards the bottom. And then I'm going to trim off the excess on the back. So now the 19th, my date is right there. And I think I want to put a little arrow pointing to it. And this little arrow is from a digital collage set that Samantha Kira Harding and I created. And I'll put a link to that, so if you're interested in it, you'll know where to find it. I think it's from one of our art bits, but I can't remember which one. But it's a fun little ruler that she drew and we created to put in that set. So I'm just going to trim the background off of it. You could also use a rubber stamp too. And I think it'd be cute to have that arrow pointing to the day of the month. I also I'm thinking of actually adding the month itself, and this is actually, I think, a product card from a set that I got. I can't remember, but it's got all the August on it. So I'm going to just trim off maybe one of these and see if it'll work. And if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I can figure out something else, but I like to use as much of these as I can as far as product cards. Some of them are really nice. You can reuse them, and see, that's perfect. And maybe we put the month up here. I like that. All right, so let's use our glue stick. We'll attach that. I'm using a Yoo-Hoo glue stick. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to put that maybe a little bit away from there. Yeah, that works. I like it. And then I'll glue on the arrow and have it pointing at the date, the month, or I mean on the day of the month rather. And since the tape's background is kind of a cream color, it doesn't stand out a whole lot. I'm going to use a pencil. This is just a Stabilo pencil. Stabilo Mark-Sol pencil to maybe make that stand out a little bit more. And because the Mark-Sol pencil actually activates with water, I'm going to just add a little bit of water to it just to make it look more like it's painted. It just kind of gives it that watercolory painted effect, which I really like. There. Now the tape itself, it is obviously not going to hold that very well, so you just have to kind of be careful. All right, I really like that. And I think let's do my other pencil. This is not my Stabilo. And I think we'll just kind of scribble around the date a little, or the month a little bit. And I have another idea. Let's take I'm going to take my black pen, and I'm just going to maybe add I'm just going to add some little dots above the month. There. And maybe around the arrow a little bit. So now you have a very fast and easy little date card that you can put in to represent either the day of the month, or you could do the week, or whatever works for you for that particular layout that you're doing in Project Life. But you have a lot of colors, so you don't really need to add too much to the card to make it work and to make the colors pop on your Project Life pages. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.